What's good, YouTube? It's your boy No Limit Vaughn, back with another lit reaction video. You feel me? I know y'all see it. Yeah, I know y'all see it. You feel me? We got 2K24 MyPlayer builder. You feel me? By Joe Knows. You feel me? He like a 2K YouTuber. You feel me? In the community. You feel me? He provides with 2K news. You feel me? Now I guess they been talk about the builder. You feel me? Me personally, bro, I want something new. You feel me? I know a lot of people want bring back an old 2K builder. Like, bro, you feel me? I want some new shit. You feel me? Like, bro, I get tired of seeing the same builds. You feel me? In the park, bro. You gonna see the typical play shot with a glass. Like, bro, you feel me? Like, bro, I want to see a lot of options, bro. You feel me? A lot of mix. Like, bro, you feel me? Like, bro, I get tired of seeing the same lineup every, bro. I hate them fucking play shots. All my fucking, yes, Tassino, I'm talking to you, my nigga. I'm talking every nigga, bro. I'm talking every nigga that makes a play shot. You feel me? Need to be off the earth, my nigga. You feel me? But, bro, if y'all excited for 2K24, bro, like up the video, man. I ain't finna waste too much of your time on the intro. I want to see what bro got to say. Let's get into it.
Beginning to drop all over the place. We recently found out that Kobe Bryant will be gracing the cover along with Sabrina, and on top of that we found out we will be getting crossplay for New Gen, which is some of the best news that we've heard in a long time in the 2K community. But if you guys remember, about 10 months ago, before the game even came out, I was the first person to drop the early builder breakdown for NBA 2K23. If y'all want me to drop this same video for 2K24 before the game even comes out, make sure y'all drop a like on this video. Let's get it to 10,000 likes and I'll make sure I drop that video as soon as I get access to the builder. But this is the time of year that I always ask this question to get your guys' feedback. What's the most important thing you need to see in the 2K24 builder for it to be considered a success in your opinion? You guys can comment down below. I tweeted this out a few days ago. Let's check out what the community wants, and then I'll give you what I want in the 2K24 builder. So the first person to respond was Double H, and he had quite a few things. He said, ditch the mega superstar builds. Every attribute needs to matter. Best/meta animations need to be unlocked at the highest rating in that category. There cannot be one height that has a massive advantage, and build names need an identity. All really good points, and I want to touch on a couple of them. The last one he said, where build names need an identity, I couldn't agree more. It's been a few years now on New Gen where the build name literally does not matter. It doesn't show what your build can do, as opposed to in the past, it absolutely did. If you had a sharpshooting playmaker in 2K19, you knew, okay, he's going to be looking to shoot threes, he's going to be very quick off the dribble, he's going to be shifty. If it said post-scoring shot creator, you knew, okay, there's going to be some Kobe Bryant type activity down there, he's going to be in the...
This is a butter cookie wrapped around Haagen-Dazs.
Post working out, but he's also going to be working in that mid-range, looking to shoot fades, and you know what I mean? The build name mattered. Another one that he said was the best animations being unlocked at the highest attributes. For example, in 2K23, Michael Jordan dribble style is the best dribble style. It gets unlocked at 75 speed with ball. The best dunk package is quick.
Oh yeah, that's some real shit though. You feel me? Like, bro, make all the compy shit like fucking harder to get. You feel me? Like in the 90s. You feel me? Not the fucking best dribble moves and best shot and shit. Fucking in the 70s and 80s. You feel me?
Drops off one. That gets unlocked at 80 driving dunk. Why wouldn't the best animations require 90 plus? The gameplay, and we'll talk about this more, the gameplay has to work with the builder and vice versa. Otherwise, the game is going to fold. And the last one I want to touch on is removing the mega superstar builds. I've seen this everywhere. It seems like the community as a whole is tired of the do everything type of builds. It seems like we're leaning more towards the archetype, double archetype, pie chart type of builder, which I'm not against, but the people that are against it say,
facts, like, bro, it's not fun. You feel me? Everybody can do the same damn thing, bro. If everybody in them fucking 2K can shoot, defense, dribble, like, bro, what's the point, bro? You feel me? Bro, I want, like, bro, everybody have different builds, all time, like, bro, you feel me?
oh, I don't want to be a role player, I want to be a superstar. We're not asking for you to be Kyle Korver or Dylan Brooks. We're just asking for each build to have strengths and weaknesses so it actually matters what your build is built to do. Otherwise, everyone's doing everything, and we've seen the results of that. Next up, Badge Plug response, and I want you guys to think I'm only taking content creators' tweets. We have some non-content creator tweets as well. I want everyone's opinion. That's why I said comment down below. But Badge Plug chimed in with a whole novel, basically. But basically, the one I want to take, it echoed a lot of what Double H said, but the one I want to take from this is every attribute mattering. Now, this also piggybacks off of the attribute animation requirement thing, but he's also talking about gameplay-wise. Like, he talks about 45 standing dunk, and if anyone has played any sweaty game mode, you guys know, even on a 6'3 guard, like, once you get around 45 standing dunk, you can basically standing dunk glitch anytime you get in the restricted area. So he's not just saying the animation requirements, but he's also saying, and it's what I just touched on earlier that I said we're going to talk about more, the gameplay has to work with the builder. If you're allowing standing dunks all the time with a 45 standing dunk, then what is the point of putting your standing dunk any higher than that? Next up, Statistics said this, but a lot of people said this. They said we need the 2K19 archetypes back. In 2K19, we had double archetypes, right? So it was the 2K17 builder, except you chose a primary archetype and a secondary archetype. And I'm not going to lie, I really like this builder, you know, but going back to anything old is going to feel boring and lazy. So they would need to, if we're going to go with double archetypes, they would need to take it and revamp it and have it be something fresh and something new and something better than what we had in 2K19, right? But what I also want to touch on,
if they trying to go old, my nigga, like, bro, I need that 2K16, I need that 17 feeling, bro. Like, real talk, bro, you feel me? I need a purpose to fucking go crazy on the game, bro, you feel me? Nowadays, bro, niggas hitting fucking legend and fucking level 40s in a week max, my nigga, you feel me? Like, bro, then, bro, they got like 20 fucking different ways to fucking get around the damn city and shit, bro. Like, bro, fuck all that, my nigga, you feel me? Like, bro, we need some lit shit, bro, to fucking, like, bro, need something new, bro. 2K needs to be, bro. There's no way in hell they can fuck up 24. You got Kobe on the cover, my nigga, bro. Kobe, bro, you cannot fuck up Kobe name and make a shitty game, bro. Kobe and shitty, bro, that don't go hand in hand, my nigga.
I've talked about it, I mentioned it a few times, but I want to talk about it a little more in detail. The gameplay has to work with the builder. So, for example, 2K18 had damn near the same builder as 2K19, but you don't hear anyone saying we need 2K18 builder back. Why? Because the gameplay didn't work with the builder. The gameplay had so many broken mechanics about it that no one even remembers that the builder was very similar to 2K19. But people like the 2K19 gameplay and the 2K19 builder, so people are saying bring back the 2K19 builder. My point is, the builder and the gameplay have to work together, and I've talked about this for the past couple years. If one of them is good and one of them is bad, the whole game is going to feel bad. At least for my park and my player mode. You know, I'm not talking my team or play now or any of that. For my park, my player, my career, whatever you want to call it, the builder and the gameplay have to work together. Otherwise, it's going to feel like, why am I even going to bother playing this? Something's broken, something's overpowered, this build is way too good, or this animation is way too good, and I'm just going to make a build that can cheese that animation because that's what everyone else is doing. Y'all see the trickle-down effect? It has to work together for the game as a whole to feel worth it. An Extra Nut made a really good point. Moving shot attributes and balanced badge attribute distribution for all heights. There's no reason to make a 6'4 or 6'6 build this year. So I want to talk about the first part. It's kind of niche, and a lot of people haven't thought about this, but moving shot...
Powerful arthritis pain relief in a gel. Voltaren, the joy of movement.
Attributes have not been in the game for many years. And what has happened on new gen since 21, 22, and 23, all 3 years on new gen, after like a month or two into the game, everyone is fading on every single build. It does not matter. You have an 83 pointer, a 99 3-pointer, everyone's fading. Why? Because there's no moving shot attributes. So whatever you're rating,
real, like, bro, add more attributes. You feel me? That would make more sense, bro. Cause, bro, fade, like, bro, everybody fading, my nigga. Bro, they even centers in their bitch fading, bro. They should have a standing shot, standing mid range, like a fucking off dribble or moving mid range, standing three, and a standing or not moving three, like attribute. You feel me? Add more attributes, bro. You feel me? Like, bro, fucking make the VC cheaper, my nigga.
Thing is, it ends up being good enough that you can fade from anywhere, shooting RT fades, run out RT fades. By putting back in moving shot attributes, moving mid-range, moving three-pointer, that would make people actually decide if that's going to be their play style, right? Because in the past, you might have an 85 three-pointer, but you might only have a 75 moving shot three-pointer. So it's like, you know, those shot creator type play styles, it's kind of like you allowed everyone to play like them with this builder because there's no moving shot attributes. And in turn, I mean, the gameplay allowed it as well. We just talked about the builder and the gameplay working together. But if you add in those moving shot attributes like Nut said, then that's going to force people to decide if they want to play like that, you know? Because just because you're a good shooter, like you're a Kyle Korver, that doesn't mean you're going to be dribbling for 15 seconds and then shooting a fadeaway over somebody like Kobe used to. Like, that was Kobe's skill set. Kyle Korver's skill set is different. You got to decide what your skill set is going to be. And like Nut said, adding back in those moving shot attributes might help with that. I told you I'm not taking feedback just from content creators, right? Just Business said every possible option is a real option. No playstyle should feel pointless. I want you to think about what he just said. Every possible option is an actually real option, right? Right now, that's not the case. You could make a million different builds with this builder, but are they real options? Are you actually going to be able to compete with those options? No. It's like there's a few meta builds and you can you can deviate from it a little bit depending on your game mode, but there's very limited options in terms of builds that are actually competent. Think about, let's go back to 2K19. Like Stat said, bring back that builder. If you went on the twos in 2K19, you would play against different lineups and different builds all the time. People were running stretch glass cleaner. People were running playmaking sharpshooter with a glass cleaner or with a stretch big. People were running double point forwards. People were running post score and lockdown. People were running double lockdowns. There was every lineup you could think of in 2K19, and you would see it all the time on the twos, on the threes, on the fives. There was different lineups everywhere. On this game, you go to the twos, you know what you're facing, man. 95% of the time, it's 2-6-9. If the builder allows every option to be a real option, that would change that. Now, I hope down in the comments we get debates like this, because this opens up your eyes to the different viewpoints that people have on different ideas, right? Arzen basically said he wants a simpler builder. He wants builds that are great in one area or good in 1 to 2 areas, and then below average in the rest. And Woody responded and basically said that's not realistic. Like, the best players in the world are basically good at everything. And Arzen responded and basically said if you want the game to be realistic, then they should allow y'all to make contested shots, and the best three-point shooter should only shoot 40%.
Real? You feel me? Like, bro. Like, even like the best people in the NBA, bro. You feel me? Like a KD, bro. Like, bro, what KD ain't good at, bro? You feel me? Like, bro, there's a lot of good play. Like, bro. Like, bro, I don't. Like, 2K, bro, you gotta put something like y'all asshole. You feel me? Like, bro, make this shit realistic, dog.
And y'all see where they're going with this debate, right? They're going back and forth on things like that. Now, the first thing I'll say is they both have good points, and it does open up your eyes on what different people's perspectives are on the thing. Now, what I will say is in terms of the realism thing, obviously a realistic basketball game would be cool, but I'm gonna be honest, it is a video game, and it's gonna be hard for it to be realistic. Like, the best three-point shooters in the world shoot 40%. Do you want to time your shot correctly and only make 40% of them? I think that would be a very frustrating game to play. Do you also want to play perfect defense and just have someone rise up over you and hit a contested shot like Kevin Durant? I think that would also be very frustrating because that's not rewarding.
That shit, boy, I'll be mad at hell, bro. Like, bro, what the fuck I supposed to do, bro? That nigga 7 foot, my nigga. You feel me? You playing the best defense in your life. That nigga, like, boy, like, bro, yeah, like, bro, he got a good point though. You feel me?
Skill, that's not rewarding you outplaying your opponent, and at the end of the day, it's a video game, and that's what we want, right? But I also see his point, like, he doesn't want to just be a role player, but we talked about it. Just because we want a simpler builder and we want archetypes, double archetypes, that doesn't mean you have to be a role player. In 2K19, I feel like a point forward could do everything. But what separated him was the fact that his playmaking was so elite. If someone made a sharpshooter, sure, they could dribble, but they couldn't dribble like my point forward. That's the standout quality. Iggy Mo chimed in and he said variety. This year you don't even have to look at the build names, you just know everyone could do everything. And I agree, and this was one of the biggest things that was echoed in the comments on this tweet. People want variety. People are sick of 6'9s on every 2's court, you know, a 6'1 guard on every 3's court. Like, people want a game back where, like I said, 2K19, 2K17, not in terms of making the same game, but I'm saying in terms of you're going to play against different builds all the time because those builds stand out in certain areas.
Fast. That's all we want, bro. You feel me? That's all we want, bro. Have different builds. You feel me? Get tired of saying the same motherfuckers. You feel me? You know what they can do, bro.
Not saying they're role players, not saying you could do one thing and then you're trash at everything else. Like I said, a point forward in 2K19, you could play defense, but you could not play defense like a lockdown. On a sharpshooter, you could dribble, but you couldn't dribble like a point forward, etc., etc., etc. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's what we're looking for. We want more builds to be viable. We want more builds to have standout qualities that will separate them. And in my opinion, the biggest thing is the gameplay and the builder have to work together. I say this every year, but I can't emphasize it enough. It is the most important thing going into 2K24. If you're interested in seeing what a $5,000 Pro Am Finals looks like on 2K, click that video on the screen right there. That's me and my team playing for $5,000 in Comp Pro Am.
Boy, I know you sweated your dick off for that. You feel me? But bro, y'all comment down below what your opinion is. You feel me? And how y'all want 2K24 MyPlayer build to be, bro. You feel me? I'm be looking at my comments. You feel me? Stay tuned for the next reaction. I'll see y'all in the next one.